surprising.
But think about this, like the day after Bush got on TV and he was like, we're not going to entertain conspiracy theories or radical ideas about what happened this day. We already know what happened. These guys took the planes, they crashed them into the buildings. That's the end of the story. And then people were like, yo, man, there's like tons of fucking questions still that no one's answered. And they pushed and pushed till Bush got together the 9/11 Commission Report. And once that was put together, they pulled their funding. They put Kissinger in charge. Oh, Kissinger can't be in charge because he's known for covering shit up. Okay, we'll put this other dude in charge. We'll do all this other stuff. We'll never answer any of the questions. We'll make the entire narrative completely about like the failings of decades before when it comes to Al-Qaeda and shit. And then, yeah, like never explain Building 7, never explain how Building 1 and 2 fell, never explain the hole in the side of the Pentagon, never explain why there was, 60-mile trail of debris from Flight 93 or whatever it was that got shot down over Shanksville. All of this shit, dude. All of this fucking shit. And none of it was included in that report. And those were the questions that people wanted to answer. Anyway, friends, Romans, and patriots, lend me your ears and strap on your tinfoil hats because it's time for the Gay Frog Chat. Gay Frog Chat is a weekly panel discussion where we go chin deep into a different conspiracy. This week, I got nothing. I was going to show a couple of videos, whatever you guys want to talk about. It's kind of a free frog tonight, but we are joined by Van Drake. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, nice, man. Thanks for showing up. No one else is fucking here, but two is enough to tango. I did want to show this video real quick. I found this on Twitter. Someone else found it on TikTok, apparently, but I found it kind of interesting because this is from the 90s.
The New World Order really consists of three aspects. There is a New World political system that everyone today is calling the New World Order. As well as that, there is an economic plan for the New World Order, and that is called the New World Economic Order. In addition to those two items, there's a third plan for religion. You see, the planners of the world know that men need a religion of some kind, even if it's a false one. So they have a plan to give us a new age world global occultic religion. So really there's three aspects to this New World Order. A New World Economic Order in which a computer chip will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify us.
They don't even need that anymore.
And will also be used to make our purchases and scan it.
Well, they've already put the program in Los Angeles. In fact, a trilateralist named Mayor Bradley, Uncle Tom Bradley, was responsible for putting this in dogs.
Right.
And your children will be considered like animals. And operating through the Council on Foreign Relations, through the Trilateral Commission, through the Club of Rome, through Global 2000, which wants to reduce the population of the planet by, 25%. 25, that's 1,250,000,000 people have to be exterminated by the year 2000.
They're a little bit behind on that.
Well, they can do that.
So essentially, this Illuminati is the group of men who control not only all the money on the planet through all the world banks and the Federal Reserve and so on, but they control essentially all the governments. And so these men are planning to bring about a global form of government that's unique in all history. It's a total enslaving system of world communism and fascism,
which we're kind of sliding into right now. Think of the Green New Deal shit that they're trying to pass, like carbon taxes.
We definitely are.
Yeah. But there's more.
Controlled by a hierarchy in Europe that Anthony calls what? The oligarchy.
Well, no, I call it the evil-archy.
The evil-archy.
The oligarchy of evil.
So these men are satanically inspired, and of course we get that term from the Bible, which means the devil. They're satanically inspired to bring about a global form of government to every nation on earth.
See, and that one seems a little crazy, but then you look at the Bohemian Grove video that Alex Jones came out with, where all of these people show up for it. Not all of them, but there's like a select group of people, and they're all in positions of power or head of
business. The president was there. That was when Bush was in office.
Right. Correct. Yes. And so they show up for this Bohemian Grove thing, and this is just one thing that we happen to know about because of video evidence. Oh, Corey's here. Yeah, and what are they doing in that video? What's up, man? They're fucking burning the effigy of a child to a owl god in the woods while wearing satanic robes.
Yep.
I mean, it's like, fine, you don't believe in this shit. Some of them might not believe it, but they're going through the motions.
What's important is that they do. That's one thing my mom always told me. What's important is what they believe, because they're the ones that's in power and in control. It doesn't matter what you believe or not. What matters is what they believe, what they worship, what they preach.
And it gives them power. It really does, because they have basically minions underneath them who want to be part of that like ruling power structure, who will do whatever it takes to be part of it. And you get these corrupt senators and corrupt people who show up to Epstein Island and get caught on video. Now they got dirt on them. Now you've got a little puppet to do whatever the fuck you want. You can make the I don't know, like head of whatever company censor whatever you want, or spend money on this or that, or put this plan forward for their employees, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Mr. Corey?
I just grilling some fajita meat right now.
Nice.
I just got off Yankees chat a second ago, and someone had posed the question of who would he be supporting for president. So I told him that NEA for president, he for VP, and Yankee could be head of the janitorial division.
Nice. That's an interesting question. Who do you guys support for president, like right now, in spite of the fact that no one's announced that they're running, I guess?
Oh boy, in Texas, what is it, Ted Cruz? I kind of want him to run again because he seems more grounded again now.
Yeah.
Like he's not because last time he was kind of wishy-washy, trying to test the waters and what's the word? Float towards getting votes, and playing both sides. Now you can tell like he knows he can't do that, and he's very grounded now and got his foot where it's gonna be, and it's the right side. So I like what he's doing and going off on tangents and stuff with the bullshit that's going on.
Yeah, I like to see that. I also like the guy from Florida, DeSantis.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis. That's what I was saying a while ago.
But I also can't discredit Trump either. I mean, say what you want about the guy, about like the things that he did with guns, and to some extent, I think he was fooled about the whole jab situation. He was fooled into backing it, and he was fooled into implementing it and rushing it through and everything. Mm-hmm. And they used that to their advantage, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and now I think he just
not saying that's true, YouTube. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, in my opinion. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But I think he'll just look like he might be weak if he backed off of it. So he's like full force. I'm supporting it no matter what.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of the problems with Trump is that he can't admit that he's wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point where like the thing that he did and that he supported could be wrong because I'm always right. Like that's kind of the attitude.
That's also the elitist mentality of him.
Yep. Andrew Hickler dropped in $2 and said, Sir, I need some ranch for my pumpkin Coors. Fuck you guys in your ranch. Daniel says, don't worry.
Someone actually mailed you a big jug of ranch so you could fucking start dishing it out to us.
Oh, God. Yeah, if we ever do a meetup again, I'm just going to bring like a squeeze bottle of ranch and I'm going to just spray everybody down. Daniel says,
I hate ranch.
I do too. I'm not a fan. Everybody asks for it and I always have to get it and it sucks. Daniel says, don't worry about the Inflation Reduction Act passed. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit here for sure. Because there's some hidden shit in it, and I haven't seen anyone do a deep dive into it, so I wanted to pull up the bill, the text of the bill, and kind of look at, I don't know, not read it, but go over the overview, you know, like the fucking bullet points of it or whatever. We'll do that here a little bit later. And Daniel says 100% behind Orange Man, bad for the lulls. Yeah, I agree, man. And that would be part of the reason why I would support Trump is he'd fire everybody, first of all, honestly. He's just going to walk in and be like, fired, you're fired, you're fired.
Hope he would.
But then also how pissed off everyone would be in the fucking, like, think about in 2016, all the fucking people getting all upset, like 2024 would be 8 years worse.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be way worse. And if Trump does manage to win the presidency again, oh, my God. Let the memes roll. Let the fucking whiny, butthurt shit just intensify. It'd be fucking great.
Yeah, I just feel like it's going to be a lot of violence if Trump wins again. I think if Trump wins, it's just not going to be good for the country at all. Like, he's not going to be able to do his job. He's going to be hiding in a bunker.
Yeah.
The entire time. That's why I want somebody else besides Trump. I would love for Trump to be president again.
Mm-hmm.
But what it just in all honesty, what good would it do? That would literally just make everything worse.
Oh, well, yeah, he had so much trouble his first presidency to where he really couldn't get shit done because he was constantly attacked and, you know, berated and this, that, and the other. If he got in again.
Well, like, let's say he got in. Let's say he got in, though, and, like, fucking the federal government didn't fuck him over like they did last time. They actually, like, back him up and start arresting people that, like, start saying things and doing things. Like, that's not going to go over well either. Like, even if the federal, like, he fires the right people and gets the right people in charge of things and then starts trying to enforce rule of law on the unruly mob of people that's fucking been fooled into thinking that they're somehow part of a victim class of the world and needs to fight against the oppression of something that, like, I don't know, dude. They know their ideology better than I do. But you start arresting those people and cracking down on them, the perception from the rest of them, it's just going to make it way worse. Then you're going to have a whole, like, a all-on fucking, I wouldn't call it civil war, but certainly fucking uprising, you know?
Yeah.
Potentially war, I guess. I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I feel like it would be like if Trump got in, it'll be written in history. Yeah, it'll be written in the history books. That's when like what led to the Civil War, basically. Trump getting in again. Because it's gonna be a lot of violence. Maybe. Like people are like a lot of these far left extremist Democrats, they're not gonna be like just speaking and using their words anymore. They're already freaking going to Supreme Court justice's house and stuff with guns and shit. Like, just imagine if Trump got off. Like I pray for anybody that got a Trump sign in their yard, the house is getting burned down.
Right. Yeah.
Like that type of stuff is what will cause a civil war. If you like people are literally gonna go around looking for people with Trump stickers on their cars or just Republican anything. They don't even have to be Trump. Republican anything. They're gonna freaking keep people cars, start fires, everything, all that. Like, it's just gonna be bad.
Well, if things go like how they went in Soviet Union, at a point it won't even matter if you were part of, like, if you're like a white guy who had the BLM hat and had the fucking, you know, Ukraine flag and took the jab and did all the things and was on board with everything every step of the way. At some point, you're going to be othered. You're going to be othered for some reason, and it's not going to be, you know, like anything you can do about it, and you're going to be like worse off than you are if you realize that shit now, because it's like you never thought that you could be the victim of this mob that you had backed and given so much to. Like, Jesus, dude. And that's going to happen. It's going to, like, there were people in the gulags who died in the gulags believing in the Russian Federation, or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. They believed in communism. They thought they were just, you know, like any day now they're just going to get the phone call that says, like, oh, we got it all cleared up. You know, you're out now. It's okay.
One thing I would like to see, whether Trump, you know, gets back in or any Republican that gets in, is to fucking make everything public that went on in the Ghislaine Maxwell case, so that way everyone else could be held fucking accountable besides her, because she wasn't the only fucking one. We know that.
Yeah.
Well, what they really need to do is revisit the whole national security classification system that they use, because it's meant to keep, like, I don't know, nuclear secrets out of like potential foreign enemies' hands, right? Or like troop movements, or like design schematics for your jet, right? That you're going to use to like fight your enemy with. You don't want them to have that. You need that to be secret. That's fine. That makes sense. Where it doesn't make sense is to cover up the dirty laundry. Where it doesn't make sense is where their financial transactions are concerned. Where it doesn't make sense is like, yeah, the Ghislaine Maxwell shit, like stuff like that. There's a whole litany of stuff that they just sweep under the rug. JFK, don't even ever talk about again. Sandy Hook, 9/11.
And the ones that do, they'll go after.
Yep.
That's true. I don't know, man.
It's all bullshit.
Speaking of Sandy Hook, I did want to show this video real quick. Just part of it, not the whole thing.
Some schools are starting to do, and like in North Carolina, they're putting AR-15s in every school because they realize that guns save lives a lot more often than they take lives, and particularly when done in a constitutional, lawful manner. So, but the Jones case is a travesty of American justice, a mockery of American justice. It'll be cited by other governments down the road to say, you can't question our courts. Look what you did. It's that bad. It's like January 6th, but even worse because of the legal precedent it's trying to set, the constitutional rights it's trying to eviscerate, the rules of law it totally discarded, and the rules of evidence it totally disregarded. And in that sense, it goes even beyond January 6th in terms of the perilous precedent it faces to everybody else. Just like in the social media 2018 censorship campaign against Alex Jones, started with Alex Jones. 2 years later was the president of the United States being banned everywhere. Some of us said so at the time. What was true then is true now. Alex Jones is everybody, and everybody is Alex Jones. And if you care about the rule of law, if you care about constitutional rights, you care about freedom of speech, you care about the right to question your government and institutional official narratives, then you have to say this case is an outrage, and you have to fight for it to be overturned and reversed, because this precedent is a dangerous precedent, maybe the most dangerous precedent to First Amendment freedoms in our lifetimes.
I'm going to read this, and then
So, yeah, I mean, basically that's what I was saying on Matt's chat the other day, is they came after Alex Jones first when it comes to banning people off of social media. Then it happened to everybody else. They came after Alex Jones first when it came to removing, like, normal payment methods from going through, like bank blocking fucking transactions.
Yeah.
Then it happened to everybody else, gun companies, shit like that. Now they're going after Alex Jones in a way that makes the defamation of you a possibility for saying anything about anybody in the future publicly at all. I mean, I think there's a statute of limitations goes back 2 years. So anything you said in the last 2 years, basically, you could end up in court based upon the precedent that this court case is setting.
Yep.
And I think that that's what they want, dude. They want the ability to use the barrel of the gun of the government to force you into silence, to force you into submission, and to force their agenda into the spotlight instead of anyone else's.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Daniel dropped in a link, NBC News. Hold on, I gotta go to YouTube to actually fucking look at it. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Boom. Nightly news.
That's why you can't comply your way out of tyranny.
To those that said appease will be hung by those they tried to please.
What did you say a while ago, Vandrick?
I was reading the comment. It said you can't comply your way out of tyranny.
Oh, yeah. Very true.
The youngest children against COVID. Pfizer requesting FDA authorization for a 2-shot regimen for kids under 5 while it examines the protection from a 3rd shot. When could shots go into kids' arms? Also tonight, 2 officers fatally shot on a Virginia college campus. The suspect in custody tonight What we're learning. The wave of bomb threats to historically black colleges on the first day of Black History Month. The FBI investigation. The major winter storm on the move.
This is old. First day of Black History. Isn't Black History Month February?
Yeah, I think it's a compilation of all the stuff that's going on, basically.
Okay.
5 million on alert over a 2,000-mile stretch from New Mexico to Vermont. We're tracking it. The inferno at a fertilizer plant. Thousands evacuating. The fear of an explosion to.
Oh, he says, "You dumb motherfucker." I said, "Read the chat." What chat? Are you talking like the chat to this video below it, or the chat, your chat? Hold on. Okay, check this video at 7:38. The smoke thinks the lady representing the U.S. is a demon alien because she's wearing a mask. Okay, there we go. So we got to go to 7:38.
I seen that too.
7:38.
President Vladimir Putin insisting
This lady right here.
it's the U.S. that's trying to start war over Ukraine, but he's not ruling out a diplomatic solution. Richard Engel is in Ukraine.
You know why?
Damn it.
So
Okay, there we go. 7:38.
Yeah, I think we've seen this in match chat a while back.
Start war over Ukraine, but he's not ruling out a diplomatic solution. Richard Engel is in Ukraine, Putin insisting it's.
There we go. I mean, honestly, is she just dark? Is she in a shadow? I mean, it just looks like the camera didn't pick any light up off of her face. I wouldn't say that makes her a demon. Oh shit, Vandrake, are you a demon?
Oh no, you make me mad enough.
I think it also can be because she's wearing something on her head.
Yeah, and like the camera contrast, like the way it picks up light. Like, look how
weird.
How light this fucking dude's forehead is, and like the white papers on the table. That's gonna drown out the fucking like the contrast and make it like, you know, something that's darker in a shadow appear darker than it is potentially. Like that's a camera effect. Anyway, all right, no demons here.
Those two guys right there haven't they been on Rikita?
Yeah. They're both lawyers. This guy,
thought.
Viva Fry, it's his channel. He's a Canadian lawyer, but he moved to Florida because of Canadian bullshit. And Robert Barnes was involved with the Rittenhouse case. He was involved with a bunch of different stuff. So,
oh yeah, I recognize him.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Barnes. A lot of people really don't. But okay, do you guys remember the other day we were talking about pistols with red dot sights and how cool it would be to have a red dot sight that flips down? And someone was like,
they make one.
I was in the chat that day. Yeah.
And someone was like, oh yeah, like they make a airsoft version of it or some shit. And I'm like, that's stupid. I don't want that. This isn't much better, but I found this. NC Star.
Oh, by NC Star.
Flip up red dot sight. I think this goes on a pistol, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it, yeah.
Like that's
I saw
cool.
that the other day.
Someone needs to make this but high quality and not from NC Star, and then I'll buy it and put it on a pistol.
But they need to have it somehow that you could still see your irons though. Because it looked like that would block your iron sights.
Well, not if you have suppressor height sights on it when it's folded down.
Yeah, true. Suppressor height, yeah.
But they need to make it to where when you draw your pistol, it automatically pops up where you don't have to fumble pushing a button or something.
Yeah.
Man, the smoke is like super upset that we don't think that that's a demon. Or at least I don't think it's a demon. Do you guys think it's a demon?
No. Him and Daniel were going at it a while ago.
I don't know, man. Like,
He said you got to look at it up close on the TV. I don't know.
I zoomed in on it, and I mean, it doesn't really look any different. It's just a very dark, not much lighting on her.
Look, man, I'm not one to discount anything. There's shit that I've seen in my life that I can't explain, you know, and
100%.
Whether or not demons exist in this world and can interact and be taken like pictures of them and shit like that, I don't fucking know. I haven't seen that personally. If I had, then maybe I'd be a little bit more inclined to jump to that conclusion. I've seen other shit, and I'm not saying that like that's not what it is. I'm just saying I don't think that's what it is. So I guess I'm saying that's not what it is. But it's my opinion. So.
Well, I agree. It does look weird, but I mean, you could say that about the whole still image of Beyonce. What was it, a couple years ago, where eyes turned jet black?
That chick was a demon. No, you should have seen the one to where she was like shaking her head, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see that one? Her entire face changed, and
no,
you could see like, dude, and she went gray. Like she turned gray. She wasn't even the same. Like the face wasn't, dude. That terrified me.
Oh yeah, I've seen newscasters and anchors and stuff where their fucking eyes blink like a reptile.
From the side. Yeah, I've seen that too. I've actually seen that in person, like by myself live. Like I was actually sitting watching TV and seeing that live myself. That one not it, Honda. I'll try to find it real quick and I'll link it.
I don't discount that weird shit like that happens, and it can be construed that, or it maybe even be that. But
that's another one. That one right there was another one. Yeah,
this one.
Yep, that was another one. But that was not even the one I'm talking about. Like this other one, like dude, it's and they put it in slow motion. Let me look for it.
Well, there's a lot of, again, it doesn't matter what you believe, it matters what they believe. There's a lot of Illuminati imagery and like even rituals sometimes that you will see in music videos and concerts of certain artists, and Beyonce is one of them, who's several times had like the eye thing or whatever, and like all that shit, dude.
The celebrity that are demons are the ones that they're not necessarily demons, but they're controlled by demons, are the ones that have alternate what he says, like Beyonce is a Sasha Fierce. When they have an alternate like person, and they're open about that. And what's her name?
The chick who was talking about like drinking blood. What is
Megan Fox?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox, yeah.
How she and her boyfriend or husband, whoever he is, they drink each other's blood in satanic rituals.
Oh, here it is.
Or did the young just turn into a demon mid-show?
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna link it to you.
Okay.
Or did the young just turn into a demon mid-show?
Copy. Whoops.
While y'all are looking that up, I just wanted to say, someone said hi a while ago. What's up, Tony? Tony and I were talking in Yankees chat earlier.
Nice. Was that Tony Bones?
No, Tony Smith. He was. Said he enjoyed the show and tell yesterday.
Dumb Jit says, "I don't know. I'd eat that gray ass up."
I put it in private chat.
Okay. Can I make this bigger?
Like, watch her face. I'm not sure because it's a short. It's not like the actual video. Oh, did they? I'm trying to see if they're gonna put it. Okay, they did. Like, look at her face, dude.
Yeah, that bitch is fucking creepy as all.
Like, watch her face. It turns gray and everything, and her eyes go black. Let me try. No, I'm gonna try to find a better video where it can go up bigger, and it was like better than that.
You
Like
see
you
that?
can literally
You see that
see
right
that.
there?
Like you can see that. Like it's not her face. It is.
No, it's
It
like a
goes
demonic
to a
face.
completely different face, color, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not her face.
That
Like
reminds
the
me of
fucking
like
demons trying to get out.
I forget
Oh
what
my
movie it
God.
was. There was like some horror movie where there was like this like human eating spider thing that had like a hot chick thing that it would dangle around, and it'd be like, oh, there's a hot chick there, and then you'd walk up to the hot chick, and then it would be like and fucking eat your ass. That's
That
what
sounds
Beyonce
familiar.
is. That's what Beyonce is. She's like a succubus.
Yeah.
She's there to like tempt you into the dark side of fucking, I don't know, towards the devil, towards Satan.
Yeah, that video right there is the hardest one to find of her.
Yeah,
Because it's
Chili Bean
like,
says species and splice. Yeah.
okay, this is it. Oh, let me copy and paste it. This is the dude that did it, and he slowed it down and paused it and shit. It's only a minute long.
Dude, there's
But
always some dumb
this is a
motherfucker.
much better video.
They're like, oh yeah, there's like 4 feet of water. I'm just gonna drive through it. Why did I get stuck? That's weird.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Oh shit, Honda eats dirty asses here. Who is that, I wonder?
Probably the king of the taint tickles.
He said I eat that gray ass. Oh man. No, I put it in chat, private chat.
And Leo's here too. What's up, Leo?
What am?
What's going on, Leo? How you doing, brother?
Hungry.
Yeah, dude,
I
Denver's
guess
like
I should.
oh good.
I was just gonna tell him. I guess I shouldn't tell him what I'm doing. I'm barbecuing some beef fajitas.
Fajitas.
No. I got some fried wings just right next to me. I just haven't dipped into them yet.
Apparently that's what angels look like.
Yeah, according to the Bible.
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck is what that is. Like, hell no, I'm running if I see that shit. Although you never want to see an angel, right? Like, that's always a bad thing. Like, they're always like the harbinger of like something terrible that's about to happen.
The Mothman.
You think the Mothman's an angel?
No, not an angel, but he apparently, like, people always saw him where something bad was about to happen.
Right, he was like a harbinger of death.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Did you find that other video, Vandrick?
Yeah, I posted the link in the chat.
Oh
in the
shit.
private
My
chat.
bad. My bad.
It's a minute long video.
It's all good.
But it's like it's much, much, much better.
I can't wait to see that.
Through it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I just saw today that F movie says it's coming to them soon.
Making this video. I guess there's this new video of Beyonce that has gone completely viral, and people are saying she turned into a demon or something.
Is it me or did Beyonce just turn into a demon in the show?
Oh my god!
Yeah, like see if you can drag it and hold that spot.
See, look at that. That's fucking disturbing.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god! What
And I
was
saw that during the library. I'm like the fast version. So
I mean, but I still smash though.
yeah,
I'm
no.
just saying.
No, man.
Well, Leo, being a fellow ginger, couldn't you just take her soul if there's one left?
Yeah, you
I
need
don't
one.
think there's one left. Yeah, I need one.
Does that mean like if there's like an available soul, it just like sucks into you if you're around? You're just like a sponge.
According to y'all, it does.
You have to use rage power.
Oh, dude, my Steam Deck finally came in, man.
Oh, nice. How is it?
It is awesome.
Does it play like any game on Steam? Is that how that works? Or is it just...
As long as it supports Linux, but if you were to put Windows 10 or Windows 11 on there, you could literally play everything. Like Warzone, freaking. I'm playing Rainbow Six right now, and I'm playing Elden Ring, Scarlet Nexus, Borderlands 3 through Epic. I'm playing a lot of stuff. This thing is freaking dope. Let me see.
How is the new Borderlands? Is it better or worse than the second one?
Well, they got Tiny Tina out now, which is a Borderlands spinoff. But I like Borderlands 3 a lot. I'm like,
I enjoyed playing Borderlands 2. That was a fun game.
Oh yeah, the third one I think is pretty good.
I've never played. I played
But
2.
This is like the desktop mode of it. It's in desk. Oh shit, my damn. What do you call it? It's not gonna show. But just it's worth getting. It's definitely worth getting, especially with the starting price of $400. You can't beat it.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's really not bad. Dude, like seeing as like a new video card for your computer is like, I mean, depending on how good you go, I mean, you go up to $2,000 easily, but
yeah,
at least 400. Jesus, and that's just the video card. Yeah, dude, Denver's getting flooded right now, man. I guess we got a bunch of rain.
Send some fucking rain to Texas.
Yeah, Missouri was flooded a week ago.
Hootenanny, he was saying he's had like what 6 inches of rain in the past 2 years or some shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Here in Chicago, we only getting just a few sprinkles.
I was just in Chicago. I just got back this morning. It was we went to Top Golf and what is it? Morton's, that expensive ass steak place, man.
Yeah.
For me and my fiance's 8-year anniversary.
Living it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was so expensive, man. I was so mad. It was $63 for a steak and $13.50 for a side.
Yep.
That bill was $170 plus $18 for valet parking.
And that's why my last date was at Dave and Buster's. And I was still mad about the bill. Well, that was the second to last date. My last date was at this sushi place. But
shit, if I known you lived out there, man, we could have met up. I'm right here in Champaign, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Okay. We ain't nothing but an hour and a half away.
Yep. I've been down there.
Hey, Matt. How's it going? Matt doesn't like to show up and actually add to the conversation. He just likes to be disruptive to it, be in the background, not say anything, have people expect him to say things, and then he doesn't. And so then there's like an awkward pause. And then sometimes, just to remind you that he's there, he turns the music up that you can add in through StreamYard because I gave him control somehow for some stupid reason.
Can you not hear me?
I can now.
Okay. Yeah. I was talking, but for some reason you couldn't fucking hear me. I don't know why. No, I'm on my phone because my computer is fucking updating to Windows 11 and it's taking fucking forever.
Oh, yeah. Mine took forever. But I like it. I like the Windows 11 update.
Dude, that was like
it's gonna take a little getting used to.
That came out, the Windows 11 update.
Yeah, but they rolled it out like they were rolling it out, not all at the same time. Like,
well, they first told me I could download it like 6 months ago, and I never did. And so, like, I don't know, an hour ago or something, I'm like, yeah, why not? And it's still at like fucking 5%.
Jesus.
And I'm like, holy shit. But you can't stop it once it starts. It fucks everything up. So can't even use the computer right now.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking droid from Star Wars.
No, he sounds like Ultron.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fuck you,
But like
Captain.
the Wish.com Ultron.
Yeah, he's Wish.com Ultron.
Now you sound like that one cop from Mad Max.
Give me all the vibranium, bitch.
I'll be right back.
I like that geometry of belief. So the book's been going on, man. You doing good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not too Abby, it's been days of like just school shopping because the kids start school next Monday. They had their orientations on Wednesday, and it's like they all decide. All my kids decided this summer for the last 2.5 months they were just going to eat a lot of food and sleep all the time. So now they're both like 3 inches taller and need new shoes and new pants and new shirts and new fucking everything. And got to go buy art supplies because my daughter's in art class this year, and got to buy this shit and that shit and everything else. And just, yeah. Yay, spending money, credit card debt. That's what it's for.
That's what I'm going to be doing next weekend, actually, on Saturday or Sunday. Me and the ex taking the boys out school shopping for shoes and clothes and all the shit that they need. And they actually go back to school on orientations this week. I think it is next week is their first day.
Yeah, we tried to do as much as we could this weekend because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is tax-free weekend. So, you know, you can buy all this shit without paying tax on it.
Wow.
So
there you go.
We don't have that here.
Oh, you don't have that in? Yeah, we have that every one 3-day weekend a year right before school starts. They do that. The Texas does that. So you don't pay sales tax on anything for 3 days.
On anything?
Anything that could be school related. So shoes, clothes, anything like even computers, like because computer could be in school supply. So computers, fucking. Like, it's most things in the store because, you know, food is never taxed. And then now it's all the other stuff that could be a school supply. So you can buy clothes. It doesn't even have to be like kids' clothes, just any clothes, any shoes, belts, backpacks, any office supplies, computers, fucking an office chair, whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, 3 days a year, you don't pay sales tax on it.
You're like, well, I have to drive my kid to school every day, so this car, you see.
Let me buy a car.
Just saying.
How's your daughter's chin, Matt?
Oh, fine. It's just a little red spot now. So, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I thought you said, how's your daughter's kid, Matt? I'm like, wait, Matt's a grandpa?
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ, when did that shit happen? Although you're due any time now, man. How old's your son?
22.
Yeah, any time now. It could just be like, well, grandpa, enough ammo. Like
he turns 23 this week.
All right. That's the one that went to Tulsa with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was 24 when I had my first kid, and I know people who are way younger than me, you know.
Yeah,
I was 24 when I had my son.
No, wait, yeah, let's see. He was born in 99. Yeah, he turns 23 this year. I had to think for a minute. Now, I had him when I was 21.
Yeah. Yep. See, you're about to be a grandpa. Plus, you got the grown ass daughter too, right?
Yep. She's 2 years younger than him, so she just turned 21.
Dumb Jit says he never pays sales tax in Oregon.
I'm back. What's up, Matt?
Wow, look at this. This is the garage of a house. This is like fucking Bruce Wayne's house.
That's cool. Damn, that's clean.
Did somebody say they don't pay sales tax in Oregon?
Yeah, dumb jit said that just now.
Yeah, well, but y'all have state taxes, so.
Yeah.
Old man Butt Wrinkle says, "Tell Matt to get a new phone while there's no sales tax." Then.
No shit. No, we don't have state taxes in Texas, so that's why businesses move here, because we don't have state tax.
Yeah, but you got like high ass property tax there. That's
So
how you make
depending on where you live, yeah, the property taxes can be fucking retarded. But if you just like, as far as sales tax goes, like if you don't buy anything, you don't pay anything.
right.
So
Yeah, if you rent an apartment and have a cheap car, you're good to go.
yeah, you pay less than somebody who rents an apartment and has a cheap car in states that charge state tax.
Yeah, we had 7.5% sales tax in Colorado, which isn't bad until you start spending like $1,000, you know.
Yeah,
Yes, it's 9% in Illinois.
You also have state tax there too. So they fuck you twice.
Yeah, like state income tax. Yeah, there's that too.
What?
Dude, I was looking at this shit. Check this shit out.
Oh, that's so cool. I don't want one of those, but I want one of those now.
Right?
I want the equivalent of that for my RAV4.
Yeah.
And then I'll just drive my RAV4 around and I won't pay rent anymore.
I want the equivalent of that for my Suburban.
Yes.
Have you seen that old video where they were showing off the fridge from, I think it was like the 60s? How advanced it was compared to most of them these days?
Yeah, the Frigidaire. Jesus, I'm dying.
It's too quiet.
Oh no, Matt, give him mouth to mouth on the side.
You look at this filter that you can put on people now. At first I was watching this, I was like, damn, dude, that chick, I want to hang out with her. And then I'm like, oh, she's doing it too. And I'm like, oh, wait.
I saw a filter the other day where this woman put a filter on her husband walking through the store, and it was some random white person that popped up behind him. I don't remember. I don't think it was Joe Biden, but he fucking turned around and swung and threw his fucking thing in his hand about 20, 30 feet.
Stephen Carroll says, no sales or income tax in New Hampshire, but we have a 9% meals tax.
What the fuck is a meals? They charge for food? Or is that like if you go out to eat?
Damn.
I don't know, dude. Yeah,
food is one of the only things that is never taxed.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what a meals tax is.
Everything is taxed here in Illinois.
Yeah.
Everything.
Same in Colorado. It sucks because like they tax you when you make it, they tax you when you spend it, they tax you when you save it, and they tax you when you die.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's just theft.
It really is. And it's only getting worse. It's not getting any better. I mean, they just passed the, what's it called? The Inflation something or other Act? Reduction Act? I want to see the fucking text of this shit.
Yeah, I do too. And see what gun control is put in there with it.
Right? Summary. Page 1 summary. Download file. Okay, here we go. The Inflation Act 2022 will make historic down payment deficit reduction, fight inflation, invest in domestic energy production, manufacturing, reduce carbon emissions by roughly 40% by 2030.
Nobody gives a fuck.
That ain't got nothing to do with inflation.
The bill will also allow Medicare to negotiate prescription drug prices and extend the expanded Affordable Care Act program for 3 years through 2025. The new proposal, blah, 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 budget reconciliation will approximately $300 billion in deficit reduction and $369 billion in energy security and climate change program. Okay, how are you going to
bullshit?
How are we going to spend a bunch of money and be like, look, we reduced the deficit?
Yeah, it doesn't happen that way.
Dude, that's a climate change bill.
Additionally, agreement calls for comprehensive permitting reform legislation to be passed before the end of fiscal year. Permitting reform is essential to unlocking domestic energy, transportation products, and will lower the cost of consumers to help meet long-term emissions goals. So it enacts historic deficit reduction to fight inflation. That's just a word jumble salad of a sentence there.
Yep. That really doesn't mean shit except the citizens are going to get fucked.
Okay, so meals tax is for prepared food at grocery stores and meals at restaurants and other things like that. So if you get your like Kroger brand sushi, you gotta fucking pay a tax on it. Daniel says people in the know would just say you don't understand deficit finance. Well, I mean, okay, then explain it to me like I'm two so I can understand it. You know what I mean? Like if it's like, oh, you don't understand, Honda. You don't have a PhD in fucking fuckyology. Like, okay, fine. Like, I don't have the PhD in fuckyology. You're right. I don't. Maybe
Ohio
you could, like,
Patriot says that's high treason is what it is.
Just saying, maybe you could explain it to me so that I could understand it. If it's supposed to work like how you say it's supposed to work, then what am I missing? Like point it to me. I'm not sure. Okay, makes biggest corporations and ultra wealthy pay their fair share, whatever that means. And you know, ultimately, whenever you make a corporation pay higher taxes or pay more money, you know what they do? They charge you more money for the thing that they make. So like, yay, you passed a tax on the rich people. Well, they're just going to pass it on to the poor people. Don't worry. Usually with a little bit extra for themselves for the trouble.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you know, we're already to the point where the wealthy people, and by wealthy people, I am including corporations because they pay the majority of taxes out of that class. Those people already pay 90% of all taxes in the country. Like, the top 10% pay 90% of all the fucking taxes.
Well, yeah. By the time you get all your deductions and refunds and bullshit, yeah. If you make like $30,000 a year and you pay your taxes on time all year long on your paycheck, at the end of the year, especially if you have a kid, you're going to get more back from the government than you gave them. Daniel says, the basic premise is you don't understand a government can't go broke. Not saying I agree with it, but that's how the Fed talks about it. That's true. Okay, so the basic premise is we make the money so we can do whatever we want with the money and we can't go broke. So if we just decide to print a whole bunch of fucking money and give it to ourselves to pay ourselves off for the money that we printed, but we're not going to add the money that we printed to the balance sheet somehow because we're doing it through a different method, but that's going to not add to inflation? Again, so then you're running into another fucking logical error in my mind. Like, okay, you printed more money to get rid of the debt, but doesn't that just make your all money worth a little bit less because you just printed a whole fucking bunch of it? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, well,
inflation about the taxes.
Well, the inflation and the deficit are different. So, I mean, they can sit there and say, oh, it reduces the deficit or it's deficit neutral or whatever. That doesn't mean it doesn't cause inflation. Which ultimately affects us just as bad, if not worse, and in all the same ways.
Well, another thing that they should be doing, and maybe this is a mistake, but it's a zoning problem, right? Like you have cost of housing, cost of living, cost of everything being so high in so many areas. You need to just zone areas and build fucking apartment complexes and houses until people have more than enough places to live and the price goes down. But that's, they don't want to do that. They want to centralize everybody. They want to pack everybody into 600 square foot apartments. Excuse me. Okay.
Just like the old Soviet buildings. Just a concrete slab.
Okay.
Then
So
they shove everybody in it.
You guys want to look at the tax summary, prescription drug summary, energy security and climate change investment summary, the Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry, or summary from the Committee on Environment and Public Works. See, none of these, except for tax summary, has anything to do with anything having to do with inflation. Prescription drugs, not inflation. Energy security, climate change investment summary, nothing to do with inflation. Summary on the Committee of Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry, nothing to do with inflation. Environment and Public Works, again, won't even say it again. Kind of interested in the energy security and climate change investments summary.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one.
Both high energy costs, blah blah blah. The combined investment of the FY 2022 bill reconciliation bill would put U.S. on a path of roughly 40% emission reduction by 2030, and would represent the single biggest climate investment in U.S. history thus far. Lowers energy costs for Americans through policies that will lower prices at the pump on electricity bills, help consumers afford technologies that will lower emissions and grocery prices, reduce costs that will otherwise be passed on to them. I'm from the government and I'm here to help you. Increase American energy security through policies to support energy reliability through cleaner production, coupled with historic investments in American clean energy manufacturing to lessen our reliance on China, ensuring that the transition to clean economy creates millions for American manufacturing jobs and is powered by American-made clean technologies. I'm okay with all of those things except for the part where you use printed money, my name to do it. Invest in decarbonizing all sectors of the economy through targeted federal support and involvement in innovative climate solutions. What does that
mean? Pay a bunch of people a bunch of money, tax money, to do things that we know aren't going to fucking do anything, but we're making people like Al Gore fucking rich.
All sectors of the economy. I mean, that means like cars that you drive. That means your house. That means everything, dude. I mean, how do they get rid of cars? They just continually make you have to pay more in taxes to keep your car legal every year. Like this year it's 100. Next year it's 200. After that it's 5. After that it's 1,000. Then 2. Then 5. Then 10. And then you're paying.
Oh, did something happen?
I guess we lost.
Freeze.
I don't know. It was quiet. I thought it was me for a second, so I was like, "Oh shit, my internet."
Right.
But yeah.
Corey, you there too? Everybody? Anybody else?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. In the meantime,
So just Honda.
We're gonna take a break until Honda gets back.
You gonna take a smoke break?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, Honda was going too deep around the rabbit hole. Feds was like, nope.
Try something else. Well, that sucks.
Are these all royalty-free sounds?
Yeah, they come with StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Get your groove on, audience. Shake what your mama gave you.
Oh, Matt, Honda in the private chat.
What?
Honda is in the private chat.
Let me in? What the fuck? How can he not get into his own chat?
Did he ban himself?
Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck you.
How can you not get into your own chat?
Well, the power's out. That's why.
Oh,
yeah. There's lightning striking outside for a second. The lights all turned on, but that was right at the same time lightning hit the fucking power pole over there. So I don't think I'm going to get power back for the rest of the chat. How long does it go on for before it ends without the host there?
I don't know.
I guess we're going to find out.
You got a power bank?
Nope, I don't. Shit sucks. Well, there goes the show, everybody.
No, not at all. In fact, the show goes on and on and on and on. It just never stops now because I can't stop the show.
Somebody said, yeah, Simper. Said you didn't pay your bill.
It's another 24-hour chat, people.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the 24-hour chat, right? I don't know. Does anyone know how long it takes for a fucking chat to end when the host drops out? I thought it was like 15 minutes.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I've never played around with it. I've never tried.
We can move it over to Matt's channel.
No, we can't because my computer's only in just now at 23%.
Dang.
Yeah, Matt's computer's updating and can't do shit. My computer's done. What's up, man? Oh, no, we're good. I was just doing a chat, and now I can't anymore.
Well, you're going to have to host it now.
Let's interview the neighbors.
Can you see anything? No, it's like...
It's dark.
Oh, there's...
Just lights.
Yeah.
It's really
Let's go up on the roof. Although that might not be smart with all the fucking lightning, huh?
You'll be all right.
I haven't seen it since I got out here.
Are you sure it wasn't the feds who did it? And it was the weather.
What's that mean? All right, there's a better view.
Nice.
That's a decent shot. Could see the city lights.
Make me big, Matt.
Hold on. Let me see if I can
Make it
figure it
bigger.
out. There we go.
Oh, and I see the lightning.
Yep.
Yeah. View from the roof. The lights over there. Oh shit! Yeah, the Wells Fargo building over there. You can usually see all lit up. It's completely dark. But across the street, they've got power. Those bastards.
Right. Don't you hate that?
That happened to us before.
There's the ambulance.
On the street didn't have power, but the second side of the street had power.
Ambulance.
The ambulance.
Oh, Black Betty, ambulance. Oh, Black Betty, ambulance.
Glad I charged my phone today. Jesus. Sucks when shit like this happens and you're like, oh, I'm at 5%. Awesome.
Oh man. You're supposed to have power banks. You're supposed to be ready for when shit hit the fan. How do you not have backup little power banks?
To run my modem and my computer? No, I don't.
No, to charge your phone.
I've got that.
And then you gotta get a solar powered generator.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting something like that, but I keep putting it off.
Yeah.
Keep putting it off. Oop, there's more lightning.
Oh man.
Where did you see the lightning hit when you came out before?
It was close. It was like blue.
Like, was it over there by the building?
Yeah.
Do you think the Wells Fargo building got struck?
Big white tower.
They got one about gas. So it's free energy.
Those jerks.
You alright? If you got the eyes at me looking at me crazy. What you want to smoke?
Let's see how long it's going to take them to start fighting over resources.
In Denver? Oh, it already started.
What's the saying? 3 meals away from chaos? It's true. A lot of people out there don't even have 3 meals worth of food in their house right now.
I do.
Yeah, you should. That's something you should definitely have.
Got at least.
Oh, what's up, Jack?
I got at least a month and a half worth of food right now.
Chilling with the boys. You can't see him. Too dark.
Yeah, I got a pantry full of USDA government cans.
You got government cheese?
No, not the cheese, but I got the government pork, the chicken. Every once in a while, they give out the government cheese.
How do you get government chicken?
Food pantries.
Oh, okay. How is the government chicken? Decent?
I haven't tasted it.
What about the government pork?
Horrible. But
really? Better off with Spam?
Yeah. Oh, but you got some of that too.
Spam's not bad.
And cans of tuna. That's not bad either.
Tuna mac and cheese.
Yep, but it's a good way to go. Find out where your local food pantries are, and just get some free food.
Oh, sorry, everybody. That kind of put a damper on the whole chat, didn't it?
That's all good. Shit happens. Hey, Matt, make me big real quick on.
Oh, sound like
Oh, giggity.
Ooh,
How's that look at?
brisket.
can I have a
No,
bite?
yeah, fajitas.
Ooh.
Now go ahead and put one in your mouth real quick.
Yeah, ASMR that shit.
Yeah, just slide one in there.
Oh man.
Giggity slide it on in, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it.
Oh
Right.
God, it'd be hard.
Right.
Is it
One
juicy?
bite, huh?
Is it tender?
Oh my god, it's
I'm
just
gonna
fucking
tell
good.
you why you're doing OnlyFans porn.
Do what?
I'm gonna tell you why you're doing OnlyFans porn.
Damn, that's fucking good.
Google it real quick. See when the power's going to be back on. Be like power out Inglewood. No, usually they have a report almost instantly, and they report online as soon as they know what the problem is, how long it's going to be to fix it. Sometimes it's like an hour. Sometimes it's like tomorrow. Yeah, even still, if they say it's an hour, then it ends up being 2. It's like, okay.
Well, I gotta say, one good thing about Chicago, when the power goes out, they're only quick.
Yeah, and same with Denver. Usually it's pretty quick. Sometimes it's the next day. But that's like if like a transformer got fucking knocked out or something, you know.
Oh, that time when that garage caught on fire live on your channel, right? It knocked out our power.
I remember that. Jesus, dude.
Yep.
Wasn't there someone who got like shot in the background while you were like talking on the chat too? Or like some shit went down on the street behind you and you had to be like, hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh shit, that was a couple of times. That was a few times, right? You got to say which one.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Anything? Try Excel power outage. Like Excel energy power outage. Hold on. Here, hold this real quick. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not too much. You know, just standing on the top of a cold building.
Have y'all been eating other people yet? Has it gotten that
No,
far?
I have not resorted to cannibalism.
Okay.
No long pork yet.
Well, that kind of takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?
How long do you give it before that starts?
Month or 2.
If it's not resolved by this time tomorrow, Han and his children will be eating the neighbors.
I don't know, man. Human meat's pretty dense in calories.
Well, at the very least, you can steal all their shit and shove them in your dad's freezer.
They call it long pork, Jack. Long pork.
Long pork.
AKA human.
And you might get lucky if you find a vegan.
Grass-fed vegan?
Yeah, get some of that grass-fed vegan shit. That's the good shit right there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're too skinny and weak to fight back, too. That's what's great.
Yep. So if you live in a hipster area, your prime food right there.
Vegans are basically like human veal.
Says that it will be back on by 12:15.
All right.
So you got like 3 hours.
Yeah, like 3 hours from now.
Old man Butt Wrinkles is talking to Honda's son and says, "Tell your dad to get us some damn ranch."
He worked at a restaurant too. Did you ever have to get ranch for people?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
It's like part of the job.
Is it annoying?
No.
Well, the ranch is probably close by where you work. What's that? Yeah, there was. That was far away though.
So he's getting into the family business?
I mean, he got fired from his job for being too young.
I didn't get fired.
For being too young, so it's not his fault.
I didn't get fired for being too young either.
What was it then?
The owner stopped giving me shifts for some extremely petty reason that I never learned. It was just the owner's decision, not the manager or the RM, and they both thought that I was doing a really good job. But manager is a woman. So.
Well, I don't know what you mean about that.
That's exactly the problem.
So the manager was a cunt.
Jesus Christ. I never met her, but I can imagine. I'm sorry, dude.
He's talking about a little Honda right
No
there.
management whatsoever. Just came in occasionally to drink with her friends. Had no idea what was going on or anything. I'm 16 and I'm calling her out on this shit. She's in her 60s.
Yeah, 60s ass bitch. Fucking out of periods ass bitch.
Oh, hit the wall ass bitch.
See, my kids are cool.
They're little used.
I don't know where they got it from. If I die, will you guys take over my YouTube channel and do live chats every week?
No.
Why not?
Because we don't have the password. Give us the password real quick.
You're not my child. Dude, you got a built-in audience. You could start making money. It'd be cool.
I don't know. We're based on like political subjects and controversial subjects on YouTube. I don't think it's built to last.
Not built to last, eh?
He's going to change the name to E Nissan 420.
Just talk about high school and how y'all all depressed.
Yeah.
How much you hate homework.
And talk about how teachers trying to force you to be gay.
Yeah, you can make money doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, do you have any teachers who are like super LGBTQA plus ARP Z?
They're just like, if you're gay, that's fine.
It's the whole school, huh?
They're just accept it. It's not really much of a complication.
You know, at this point, I think you could be more successful than your father. So, I mean,
I hope he is. Jesus, dude.
I mean, I vote you just kill him and take over.
Wait, does he have a insurance policy?
That's number one. Yes. Good question, Leo.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he needs to get one for me and start paying for it for at least a couple of months before anything happens, so it's not so suspicious.
I mean, I'm just saying, we're at the perfect opportunity right now, little Honda. Like, you're on a roof.
Oh, cops are flying through, dude. Jesus.
I mean, one little push, and it's all over, man. You got a YouTube channel.
You know, it's kind of dark.
Yeah, turn on your flashlight.
You
Real quick,
notice he was there. No, don't turn on the flashlight. Leave it off.
Here, point it over here. Oh, yeah, you still can't see shit. That's not bright enough.
Wave it down in the air like you need help so they can come to you.
Yeah,
Use
that was
Morse
super
codes
loud.
with the flash, with the flashlight.
How long has it been since the power went out?
Been like 20 minutes, right?
20 minutes and the chat's still going. Crap. I mean, I guess we'd have to keep it going until midnight if that's when the power comes back on. Or just ignore the fuck out of it till midnight and don't forget to end it. I don't know, dude.
It'd just be karaoke until then.
I guess I wasn't prepared to do a 5-hour stream on my phone tonight.
Well, you should have thought about that ahead of time.
I should have done. Yeah, you're right. Maybe we could go buy a generator and hook everything up to it. See if we could get it going right now.
How would you power the generator?
We'd have to go to the gas station.
I think Corey left.
How'd the gas station be operating right now?
I mean, there's not everything's out.
Certainly not your dad.
The fuck does that even mean?
It means you're not out yet.
Oh, okay. Now I know what that means.
You haven't been
Fuck you.
taken out yet.
If you have to explain it, I mean, come on.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Yeah. Oh, you are used to having to announce that, aren't you?
God damn it. Oh, Jesus. So what's up, chat? How you guys doing out there?
Hey, midget, come here.
Daniel says,
Come here.
for a $2 super chat, I will not super chat the spawn of a waiter.
Yeah, don't do that. Say hello to the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Say something.
Oh, is that your daughter, Matt?
Say something inappropriate for a 13-year-old.
No.
Oh, come here. Shh. She's not there. She's not here.
No.
Just say fuck. Say fuck.
No.
Say fuck.
No.
Say it. I give you permission one time.
No.
Say it.
Hey, Brecken, you're 14 now?
Say it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Say it.
Say fuck.
He will give you $5 right now.
If you pay me.
He won't do it either. What's wrong with these kids?
I didn't say I'd pay you anything. Leo said that shit.
What?
My daughter.
Yeah, he does say fuck all the fucking time.
My daughter heard you say something about getting paid to say fuck, and so she said fuck, and now she expects some money.
Okay. Go ahead and pay her, and then I'll just mail you the $5 later on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Here's the other one. Say hi.
Hello.
Say
Hello?
what up, yo. Say what up, yo.
Why?
Why? Because I said so.
Say on phone them grave.
Are you moody right now?
On phone now.
Right, phone them.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Just say later, Pags. My 8-year-old's looking at me like, you told me to say something I shouldn't, motherfucker.
Matt, Andrew Heckler says, you have a daughter, I have a son. Let's unite our houses.
Oh, yeah. Then we can take over the throne.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Hey, so where you at in Chicago? Can you even have guns?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Who left?
But what's the limitations? 'Cause I know it's like certain ones you can't have on the south, like especially if you're on the south side.
No semi-automatic rifles. That's about it.
So basically, no AR-15s, no AKs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's just y'all can only have handguns.
Yeah,
So you
and
can't
both
have
nation
them,
rifles.
So you can't have them, but the gang members and drug dealers can. Is that kind of breaks down?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
But now, according to state laws, really an AR pistol, that's technically a pistol.
Right.
So that's kind of a gray area. But
Well, if it's a
expected just to
pistol,
get arrested anyway.
If it's a
and
pistol,
fight out
it
of
shouldn't
court.
be a gray area. It's legally considered a pistol in the United States. It's legally considered a pistol in Illinois. Then it's a fucking pistol.
Yep. But
So unless there's
Chicago
something
dirty.
specific in the law,
Illinois in general is dirty.
yeah, unless there's something specific in the law that says pistols that shoot 5.56 ammunition are illegal, then it's fucking legal because that's not a rifle. That's not a long gun. It's a fucking pistol.
Yeah. It depends on who you are. Literally.
Fucking, fucking somebody needs to let themselves get arrested and then take fucking Chicago to court and be like, hey, motherfuckers.
There was someone out of town who got arrested in a downtown hotel with an AR pistol, but I haven't heard any stories about what happened.
Probably
Now,
because they
he was
got
out of
dropped. They
state.
had to get dropped, probably. Right. That's why you ain't hear nothing.
Exactly. I've been trying to look for it. I mean, we had an Illinois Facebook group, but of course Facebook took it down.
For what?
To follow this stuff. Well, you remember like I got on Facebook
in all the bookings and stuff.
No, it was just like a group of like all the Illinois gun owners on Facebook.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We had two groups up there. I think both of them got took it down. So it's been hard to try to get all the information because we all used to get it from that one site.
I think I was part of that group.
Right, that's what I was saying.
One of
right,
them.
You had probably got to be a part of it.
They took it down. What? It was at least 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was another one up. The I got After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
That was still up until like maybe last year.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. I get so annoyed with our Second Amendment getting treated like it's just nothing and not respected.
Yeah.
Down with the tyrants.
But hey, that's what we voted for. Like everybody here in the city is so pro-gun, but yet they vote for the people who are not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's a lot of people pro-gun in Chicago.
As far as
in Chicago, like out everywhere outside, I think it's a lot of people.
No, I say in Chicago too. A lot of them are pro-gun, but not. I think they not pro AR, but they're pro self-defense. Pistols and having this.
I was just about to say that most people are pro-gun, which is weird to say. Like they're pro-gun, they're just not pro AR-15. Like my mom, she's pro-gun, but she don't think anybody should have AR-15s though. Like pistols all day, some shotguns, cool.
Yeah,
it's just the AR-15. There's too many people against AR-15s. Right. That's why I feel like one day them things are gonna be banned for real. There's just too many people against them.
Okay, I am back. I went through the process to actually log into my account in StreamYard rather than just joining a link, so I can end it from my phone now.
Nice.
Okay.
But we still got 4 minutes left, boys. Sorry, guys. It's been a hell of a chat. Sorry, everybody.
It's all good.
So what did I miss?
Lots of excessive use of the word fag and I'm sorry, what?
No, you ain't missing nothing. What you talking about, man? It's Illinois and gun shit.
It's funny how they treat a lot of the shootings that happen in Illinois, the gang-related, like turf-related shootings that happen, as mass shootings when they're doing their like calculations of how many mass shootings happen every year.
They need it for the ban.
Well, I think it needs to be distinctly set aside as a separate thing. You know what I mean? Like gang territorial violence is not the same thing as a guy walking into a school. You know?
Yeah, they know that. They know.
Or how they use the term gun violence. No, it's gang violence.
Right. Exactly.
It's funny that Matt didn't have his computer tonight either, though.
Yeah, no shit. That's some fucked up shit.
Y'all don't have backup like laptops or nothing?
Yeah, I've got a laptop, but that doesn't mean that it has internet, you know?
What you mean doesn't mean it got internet? If you got a laptop, it has internet.
Well, because it doesn't have power, right? Because the modem off too.
Oh yeah,
the modem doesn't have power. So.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking of a tablet or something.
Well, I'm talking about Matt with his computer updating.
Oh,
I mean, I've got a tablet on my phone, and my tablet. I don't even ever touch that fucking thing. It's nice, but I never fuck with it. But yeah, I just fucking hop on my phone. It's easier.
Yeah. Shit.
I must have gotten used to the Ultron voice because it doesn't sound weird anymore.
Yes, sounds okay.
Eduardo Espinosa is saying 5'7" or 5'6".
5'6".
Yeah.
All day.
A question? I mean, does 5'7" do anything that 5'6" doesn't do?
No.
Besides be smaller?
No, well, it does have some, like it is, as far as when it comes to body armor, depending on what the body armor is and all that kind of shit, I have seen some tests done where it was able to penetrate certain things in certain situations that 5.56 had a slightly harder time penetrating. But but not anything worth even fucking talking about, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, especially when you factor in cost of the gun to shoot the thing, cost of the fucking ammo, and you got to get the good ammo, not the cheap shit. And even the cheap shit's way more expensive than 5.56.
Well, it's like $1.50 a round, at least.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So there's, in my mind, there's no way and no reason to ever go 5.7 over 5.56.
That, I mean, the price of things like 5.7 make a 50 BMG much more like whatever, you know, because it's like what, $3 a round for normal 50 BMG.
Yeah.
So when you're talking $1.50 a round for 5.7, which is that little tiny freaking peanut, versus a 50 BMG bullet being $3, it's like, well, that's a bargain, you know.
It looks like Corey's trying to get back in. Is he able to?
Corey.
There we go. Got him.
Hey, sorry about that. I had to drop out real quick. My wife called me.
She found power go out too. Your computer not working?
No, she's at work and need to tell me a few things. So,
Ghost Shadow says 5.7 fits in a pistol magazine in the grip. Yeah, that's what it does better. Is it's smaller. That's the only thing. Ohio Patriot Education Network. I'm a JFK Dem, says Steve D. It means I'm more conservative than any Republican in office. That's true, man. The goalposts keep moving. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, if you look at JFK's policies and politics, and you know, like, he was way more conservative than modern day Republicans are.
Even fucking, like, if you go back to Clinton running for office the first time, Bill Clinton, Slick Willie, what was he running on? He was running on basically America First policies that were like, hey, let's strengthen the border, let's enforce, what was it, the Employment Act thing that he did, where if you weren't a citizen and you were employed by a company, the company could be fined and you could be fined and blah blah blah. So a lot of people didn't get jobs, and it, you know, discouraged illegal immigration for a period of time.
Yeah, lower the debt. He was big on lowering the debt.
Yeah, paying down the fucking debt, all that shit. Yeah, and what is it now? Like the exact opposite, dude. What's the cheapest thing that shoots 50 BMG?
Probably one of those AR uppers.
I'm gonna buy an AR lower just to go with one of those and make it a gun. That way I don't have to be like, well, it's just an upper. No, it's a gun.
Yeah, but don't the 50 BMG uppers count as guns now? Or is that just in some states? I don't remember.
Not sure.
Because
I mean, it still needs to...
Well, it's because technically it's because of the way they're built. It's essentially similar to a bolt action, right? Like you have to hand run it each time. You have to hand run your bolt each time, and the trigger just releases the hammer. So essentially, with just a 50 BMG upper, you could fire that thing. Like it would be possible to very easily fire a 50 BMG upper with no lower attached to it. So don't they consider that a gun now? I can't remember if that was just in some states like California, or if just in general the ATF now considers that a gun, just the upper.
Well, I mean, you'd have to like get like a pin pusher and push up like the spot on the sear on the fucking bolt that releases, or I don't even know how it works. Wouldn't it use the fucking hammer from the AR-15?
Yeah, it does. But the way it's set up and the way it's built, it can be fired very easily, my understanding, without the lower even attached. Like it's
you'd have to hit the firing pin with it. You'd have to hit the firing pin with something. You can do the same thing with an AR upper.
Yeah, but because of the way the AR upper is built, it's very difficult to get up into that slot and get enough force behind the firing pin to fire it. Whereas the back of the bolt on the 50 BMG upper is not difficult to get to.
You could just smack it with a hammer or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I can't remember who, again, I don't remember if it was certain states or what, but there are places where just the upper of a fucking 50 BMG is considered a firearm by itself.
I never knew that.
Get one of those Serbu ones that blew up in Kentucky ballistic space. I wonder if Serbu like ended up losing business because of that, or if a bunch of people were like, "Wait, what blew up in his face?" and then found the company for the first time and ended up buying something because it's cheaper.
I wonder if he sued the fuck out of them.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
My understanding was
they made it right.
Yeah, well, there's that part, but then it was the slap round too. It wasn't the gun necessarily itself.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, wasn't it? Right, the round.
When did they consider the upper of a 50 BMG a gun?
I feel like it's been in the last few years.
Still gonna get one. Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Well, I mean, you can still get them. I'm just saying it's considered a gun unto itself instead of like normally. So you'd have to, if you're, again, I don't remember if it's a federal thing like with the ATF or if it's a state thing in certain states. But regardless, if you live somewhere where that's a thing, you would still have to go through an FFL dealer to buy it instead of just like ordering it online.
Would you go shorter barrel, like a 16-inch barrel, or would you go like a 24-inch barrel or something?
I'd go 18 to 20.
I kind of want like a tank killer, you know?
Well, then go for the longer barrel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like longer the better almost.
Oh, that's true, right? Like, yeah, fuck it, go for the longer barrel because the only time you're going to use that thing is if shit has hit the fan and you need to take out somebody's engine block, right? Like, it's not something you're just going to be playing around with.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not a fucking range toy. That's not something you're going to use for self-defense. So, yeah, fuck it, get the long barrel.
Yep, I like it. Sam of Anarchy says, you can get a 50 AE Desert Eagle unless you have one already. I don't really, the Desert Eagle doesn't do it for me, dude.
Yeah, I'd rather have a 50 BMG upper, personally.
Plus, how much does a Desert Eagle weigh? It's like the fucking heaviest, biggest, bulkiest fucking handgun.
Weighs as much
as
my
that bad to shoot. The grip, I mean, is kind of fat and thick, but man, it's not that bad. I've shot it before.
They're like fucking 7-pound handguns.
Right. That's why it's not bad to shoot, because it weighs so much.
Which again, it weighs almost as much as my fucking Streebog does.
Dude,
yeah.
I have an AR-15 that weighs 7 pounds.
I know you have.
I'd rather have a Smith & Wesson 500 than a Desert Eagle 50 AE.
Yeah, a 500 Magnum revolver would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'd much rather have one of those.
They're more powerful too.
And with me being a big dude, I mean, it was fun to shoot.
Didn't someone make a 50 BMG single shot handgun?
I'm sure.
It was like a 50 BMG Derringer. It's like
well, no, because because there are companies that make I can't remember. You know those companies, they make the ones where you can swap out the barrels and shit for different calibers. Like there's somebody that makes those. I don't know if they make them in 50 BMG, but they make them to where you can have either like a pistol grip lower, you can have a lower with a stock, and then you can just swap barrels for different calibers. You know, everything from 22 on up to like 30-06.
Yeah.
Well, just think about how thick the steel has to be around the chamber of a 50 BMG.
Right.
Like it'd basically have to be the same in handgun form, wouldn't it? Or at least, I mean, maybe reduced a little bit, but
well, it depends how long the barrel is, right? Because you're going to get less pressure the shorter your barrel is.
Right, that's true.
I think I would like one of those Taurus Raging Bulls in 454 Casull.
Yeah, or one of those big BFR revolvers.
Those are cool, but that thing's just like, that's like the biggest cowboy gun ever, you know? I don't know. Those are cool, I guess. They're expensive though, those BFRs.
Oh yeah.
Which doesn't make sense to me, because all it is like a little bit more steel than a revolver. It just, it's for 50 BMG, so it has to be more. That doesn't make sense.
It's a novelty thing, I'm sure.
Well, and a supply and demand thing, and a limited, you know what I mean? Like they're a smaller company that makes it, and they don't make that many of them, therefore, blah, blah, blah. I get that. Just saying, for what they are, they should be cheaper.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, boys. Well, we've been going an hour and almost 45 minutes now. And I have the ability to hit the end button, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to do that before my phone fucking fries out or something stupid happens. But sorry about the stupid chat tonight. Crazy chat. But we will be back tomorrow night for the free-for-all chat on Never Enough Ammo's channel, where we're going to be talking about just about everything. So look forward to that, and I appreciate everyone for being here on the panel. Couldn't do it without you guys. And have a good night.
Later, everybody.
Peace out.
Penis.